You know, I think as far as like actually pulling it in, other than to like unload something out of the back, this is the first time I've had the truck in the shop. And it is freaking huge. You really don't realize how much bigger it is than like my normal cars until it's in here, dude. This is massive. Anyways, welcome back or welcome to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. I told you guys when I bought the truck that I was talking to the guys at DSG Performance. The first thing I did, I purchased the truck. I didn't even have the keys yet. I walked out and I called them. I'm like, yo, I just bought a truck. We need to give this thing some personality. So I told you guys I don't want to go crazy with this. The point of the truck is to like tow around the Genesis when we want to do track days, tow around the toys when we want to go have fun, go pick up transmissions and parts. I told you guys I don't want to mod it too much. I want it to still be like usable. I want it to be realistic, but I also want to give it just a little personality. And you guys know I have said over and over again, the number one first mod you should do to any vehicle if you want to give it any sort of personality is to throw an exhaust on it. We got a package from my Canadian friends at MBRP. It's actually kind of funny because this is the biggest vehicle I've ever put an exhaust on. The box isn't that big. It's heavy though, I'll give it that. So this is the catback from MBRP. It is a dual rear exit and it does use the factory slots. You can get exhausts that replace that whole tip. The way this truck comes with those tips, I think those tips actually fit like really well into the body. I'm not a fan of the fact that they're doing it, but I think that they do match pretty well. They do look pretty good with the truck. So I kind of wanted to leave them there. So this is actually like a super incognito exhaust. Like you literally don't even know it's there. It doesn't replace any tips. You don't see anything. It just replaces the full catback system that dumps right behind that tip. I've never even had anything with tips like this, let alone leaving them on the car. So I'm excited to get into this, see what we're working with. And I literally rolled over 2,000 kilometers on the way to the shop this morning. So I think it's time we start modding this truck. Truck exhausts, I think just in general, it's not just an MBRP thing. I was looking at a bunch of them. They're different in the fact that like the car ones always have a flange you bolt stuff up to. These are all just like, I don't know the exact term. I'm gonna call it like a sleeve and a clamp. And this one doesn't have tips. Of course, that was by choice. I don't want the tips. Almost feels like I'm missing something, but before I go ahead and do anything though, I'm gonna get you guys some baseline sounds because like you guys heard, when you cold start this thing, you actually kind of hear it. Like it's a little bit throaty. It sounds like you know there's a V8 in there, but once it kind of idles down a little bit, whoa, I almost lost you guys. You really don't hear a whole lot. Whose horse is that? Dude, I'm nervous. I bought the 9,000 pound lift for just such a day that I got to lift a truck, but like, I don't even know why. I'm very nervous to lift this big thing. Everything on the truck is just massive compared to car stuff. Aha, I thought the factory exhaust was valved. I didn't want to say anything about it though until I saw for sure, but I just want to give a shout out to GM for these impeccable welds. I literally have a leak right there. I will now be putting the exhaust in the hands of MBRP. Come on guys. Got it. Not really what I had planned, but it did work. I read on a lot of forums that people just cut this in half. I was really hoping I'd get it out in one shot and be like, idiots, you don't need to cut it. I see why they cut it.
Are you gonna cut it?
I'm not gonna cut it. I gotta tell people how to do it without being a bitch. You think the upside down means we can shovel it out backwards?
There you go.
Oh my god, we did it. Woo! Success.
What do you have to do?
The trick for taking out 2020 exhaust. We get it upside down, so this is how it sits. Rotate it upside down, and then slide it out backwards. Sucks, but it works. Now we just gotta hope the new one goes on easier than the old one came off. You are supposed to cut this. I didn't just start freewheeling things. It's like, The size I cut it to is for the 147-inch wheelbase, and then you can cut it smaller if you have a short cab. And do you hear what it did? It took it down from a ding 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 wah, and it turned it into. So for everybody with your big trucks, I'm sorry, yours is gonna sound like. Best thing about the install on this truck is the trucks are automatic, so I get to remote start it to see how it sounds for myself. I don't have to start it, hear it from inside, and run around. Hopefully it's not too loud. Dude, that sounds good. Honestly, it's relatively quiet, but it isn't a cold start either. The truck's been driven for a couple hours already today. This is exactly what I was looking for. That's nice, dude. You can feel it in your buttocks. Yeah? Brad just showed up. We're gonna go get some sound clips. There was a little bit of like an exhaust leak going on. So when you remote start this thing, it blasts AC. Oh, hey, did you try and get in or something? Yep. Look at the friggin' lake we left on the ground from this thing running for literally half an hour while I fixed the leaks. All right, you wanna hold the cam? Yep.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid's stuck on me.
Before it just didn't sound like much. Like when you really gave it,
you can hear like just slight.
You could hear like, oh, that's a V8 under there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like impressive. Dude, this is actually like, as far as driving, this is like exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
It's like quiet. Like now that I'm like idling, you don't really hear it, but you heard it on like acceleration.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that makes sense.
This is like, so far, it's what we're going for.
All right, give her the beans.
This isn't full beans. This is just like a little heavy acceleration. Yeah. Yo, Brad, whose horse is that?
Pretty good. It's not super loud, which I know me and him won't like.
It's weird because like driving a truck, even when it's stock, oh, the new exhaust is real smoking, eh? You drive a truck, you always hear like a V8 sound when you get on it. And like with this exhaust, I still hear the V8 sound, so it doesn't sound much different inside. You give it a little spin. Just careful when you're flooring it and turning, because it's got a light rear end and it likes to go sideways. Yo, that's nice. That's like exactly what I'm going for. I didn't want anything that was too loud. I don't want it to be like all my cars and like potentially annoying on like really long drives. This is like the one vehicle I have where I'm able to just like relax in it, drive it comfortably. If you looked up in a dictionary the exact exhaust note I was going for, it would literally be this exhaust.
Bruno, brake set.
Calling the police down.
What?
You don't be doing burnouts here.
Yo, it's a brand new truck. He just got it.
Shit, if it's a f***ing used truck.
Okay, I just thought it was like after 5, so I didn't think people were gonna be here. Sorry, man. Daddy got very mad at me. I'm like, it's a brand new truck.
I stopped over here because I saw the airport guy come back. I'm like, oh, let him go. And then I saw him come over. I'm like, oh, I gotta go rescue Brad. I can't leave him alone.
You can take that shit somewhere else. I'm like, dude, it's a brand new truck.
I didn't do as big of a burn as I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I was like trying to feather it, and then it tried to shift.
Exactly, I got that, yeah.
I was like, all right, dude, I would call that a success. That, like, it still stanks a little bit. Filthy truck aside, I think that thing sounds super, super good. Very happy with the choice I made. Shout out to DSG for recommending them. Shout out for MBRP for making a very good exhaust. Next up, we just got some wheels, tires, and a little bit of a lift kit. And that's pretty much all I want to do. Like, I just kind of want to cap it out right around that area. Do stunt, do stunt, do stunt. Oh my God, you know, X game mode.
Okay, how about if I do a 360, you have to buy me new tires for my ATV.
That's not true.
Why?
That's a bad deal.
How?
Because you might be able to do a 360, I don't know.
360 in a while.
But you've done one before.
Yeah, and you've also bought tires before. Fair deal. Shake man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shake man right now. Ready?
You forgot a couple degrees? Nope, you suck. Gonna spend the rest of the day working on this thing, getting it ready to go this weekend, because I don't actually think... Have you watched the video where we bought this?
Yep.
Did they see it running at all?
No.
Other than when I drove it out. When we got it, the battery was like uber dead and we thought we were gonna need a new battery, but I left it on the trickle charger for like, the trickle charger even, not even like a charger for like a night. This thing starts better than mine now. Look at this, ready?
First go. That's awesome.
It's ridiculous. It's got a couple things he has to take care of too, like this is a disgusting exhaust leak. His has like an actual utility quad muffler on it. They might have been able to hear me. His has a utility quad muffler on it, like a big one, dude. Because the last guy didn't like how loud it was. The original owner of this thing completely gutted the stock tailpipe.
Wait, that's gutted in there?
Oh yeah, dude, there's nothing in there.
Oh, great.
Have you even rode your own quad yet?
No.
See what I mean about the front suspension being kind of stiff? You'll feel it in the shifting. He's losing dirt everywhere. Dude, this thing looks sick. Look at it. Like actually look at it now that it's yours. Brad's has like a widened track stance, whatever you want to call it. The rear wheels are just more offset. Maybe they're just flipped inside out. I honestly have no idea what they did to achieve this, but the front suspension is also really low, which we're gonna try and raise up so it rides better, but just like, watch it drive. It looks like it's almost like slammed in wide body.
Really?
It's super weird. Like, wait till I get it back on that. Doesn't it look thick?
Yeah, it does.
I was planning on sticking around and shoving the new muffler on this thing, but Brad has turned this into an all-out war zone of a project. We were able to fix the front suspension. He was having like no travel. We were able to fix that by just lifting this as if it was like coilovers, which is nice. Now, oh, it's still on a jack. I don't want to, oh, no, it's not. It goes up and down, which is nice. Before it used to just kind of like stay in one place after you push it down. Did the same thing in the rear, and then he just put some gasket maker on a gasket that he made. Are you doing something else or what?
Yeah, it's a secret.
Alrighty, well, he's up to secret stuff, but Courtney left at this point probably half an hour ago to go get us dinner. So unfortunately, I'm gonna head out. Let's hear this thing just one more time. Hell yeah, dude. When you give it like a little bit of gas at first and then you let off, it gives it like just a tiny little backfire. I like it. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go home and eat. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and stay committed.
What? Oh my god, there's a bunny rabbit. This is Nat Geo. Oh my god, guys, there's a bunny rabbit.
Whose horse is that?
I see him, he's right there. Oh, he's running, he's running. It's Nat Geo. Oh, he's running, he's running. Oh, he's upset. Okay.